Just gonna do a quick sound check and then we'll get this started. Welcome to Super Calilistic and my Tuesday office hours. My name's Alyssa and I do this every Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I should be here at 1 o'clock. I'm planning to continue doing 1 o'clock, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we have sound. Awesome. Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm just gonna chill for a minute while I wait to see if anybody was planning on joining me. I am running late today. It's like 1:07. I'm usually very punctual, either like a few minutes before 1 or 1 o'clock. You guys, my kids go back to school next week. So if you're a parent, you know this is kind of a crazy time, peppered with my daughter has type 1 diabetes and celiac disease, and it's her first time in a physical public school, and for the first time ever she'll be out of my care and she'll be in their care. There's a ton of red tape and like paperwork and calling doctors and all, like, I've been trying to connect with her doctor's office since last week. They will inevitably finally call me back during this video. And I'll miss the, I have like a headroom. Hi. Okay. Wait, did YouTube fix it? Oh my gosh. No. Wait, what? What's going on? Like, it's weird because I'm looking in the frame here and I have all this headroom and I'm looking at what you guys are looking at and I don't have any headroom. So I think YouTube's trying to fix the YouTube app live vlogging feature. If you guys do lives, then you know whatever you see on your phone as the frame is not. Hey, Nikki. Nikki, thank you for texting me. I was literally going live. Nikki's like, are you okay? Because she knows that I'm usually live at this time and she's worried because you guys, we had a lot of fun, but a lot has happened in the last few days and I've gotten like very little sleep. And Nikki knows all of that, so she's been checking in on me. Thank you so much. Let's just say I haven't been sleeping well, mostly because of stress, back to school stress. I have too many things to do, stress. And Lori Jean is sharing that Disneyland hours are 8 to 11 p.m. So it sounds like, I don't know, they must have just extended their hours because Nikki and I were at Downtown Disney this past Sunday night, and I think the park's closed at 10, right, Nikki? And then or was it 11? You guys, I don't know. I'm a mom and I'm going through stuff. So be patient with me, Callies. Be patient with me. But Nikki and I were at Downtown Disney on Sunday, and then we were at Knott's Berry Farm on Monday. So there's all this really fun, like, a lot of fun vlogs in the pipeline. So just hang in there. So she's saying, yep. So I'm pretty sure Disneyland closed on Sunday night at 10. Shops were open, as you know, until 11. And then it sounds like, thank you for coming in, Lori Jean, that Disneyland is now extending the park hours to 11 p.m., which means you can shop till 12 a.m., which is crazy. Nikki and I at downtown, first we went to the Disneyland. We went and walked through all of the hotels because now you can walk through the hotels. You don't have to be a guest. This is big, big news for us Disney fans. We walked through all the hotels. We ended up at the Disneyland Hotel. I'm going to have a Disneyland Hotel vlog, just like I told you guys. We went to Tangaroa Cafe. Did I say that right, Nikki? We kept joking in the vlog that like I could not say that. We went into the shops at the Disneyland Hotel. Nikki she's been there many, many times over the years, so she took me on like a full walkthrough. We did some shopping, and then you guys, we got into Trader Sam's. And that's a big deal because it's hard to get in. It's first come, first serve. There is Tangaroa Terrace. Thank you. There's a wait list, and let's see, we got there, I want to say it was around 7 o'clock, and they said the earliest they could get us in was 11 p.m., and I was already running on very low fuel at this point. We knew we were going to Knott's Berry Farm the next day, so Nikki and I were like, hey, Zach, welcome. How are you doing today? Thanks for coming by. Thank you to everyone that's coming by. Thank you to those of you that chat, and thank you to those of you who are watching, who just want to hang out and listen. That's cool too, whatever works for you. And thank you for everyone that watches the playback. You guys are awesome. So Zach, we were talking about how Nikki and I were at the Disneyland Hotel on Sunday night, and then we couldn't get into Trader Sam's because the wait list was so long. So we were done with our shopping. We're rolling out. I want to say it was around 8:30, Nikki. It wasn't that much later. It was like 8 o'clock. And Nikki got a text that we got in to Trader Sam's. And we're like, what? That was a big difference. It went from like a 3-hour wait to an hour wait. It wasn't just like a 30-minute difference. So when we went up to the hostess stand, oh, thank you. Yeah, I love this shirt. Thank you. Looney Tunes. I mean, we grew up on them, right? I don't know about you, but my brothers, we were watching a lot of Looney Tunes as kids. So, you know, it's a thing. So we roll up to the hostess stand. Oh, Lori Jean saying someday Disneyland be back at midnight. Someday. Yes, someday. Yeah, because I don't know if they'll extend the hours before the end of the summer season because we're kind of in the last month of it now. So they extended to 11 p.m. Thank you for the news, Lori Jean. And then maybe at Christmas, it just depends on, you know, how things go in California, obviously, and people are well. We can hope. So anyways, we get to the hostess stand to check in for our Trader Sam's entry time. And we were like, we can't believe we got in. You guys told us 11 p.m. And she's like, yeah, that never happens. I don't know how that happened. You guys got lucky tonight. And Nikki and I were just like pinching ourselves because we thought we'd have to, you know, that we wouldn't get in. And it's pretty small. So if you guys have seen it, it's pretty small. We got a table. It was amazing. It was just so much taking it all in. I've actually never been. It was like really exciting. And so anyways, there will be a vlog. There will be a Disneyland Hotel vlog. And just know that the vlog is going to happen and you're going to be like, I thought they went to Trader Sam's. Through the vlog, we thought we weren't going to get in. And then like we were sitting in the Disneyland Hotel, like saying goodbye to you guys in the vlog, ended the video, and then Nikki got the text. Hey, Pikio, hello, Pikio-san. Yes, Super Cali office hours in effect. You guys, as Nikki knows, I'm pretty tired, but I'm here. This is probably going to be shorter today because I've got a lot to take care of with back to school. But early in the morning in Tokyo. Thank you for joining us despite it being so early in the morning. Next week, I'll have a better sense. Hey, Mom, thanks for popping in. You guys, everyone's here. This is exciting, which is hilarious because this is the day that I was just like, I can't do this. I'm so tired. You guys, yesterday, okay, so all this stuff's happening with back to school with the kids. Oh, thank you, Mom. Yesterday, we found out that we also now have to get uniforms for the kids. It turns out we're in a uniform district. We did not know because everything's been closed and we've been just in our house and we're finding all these things out like the week before school. So like our heads, oh, and our car broke down. Nikki, our car is in the shop and we don't know when we're gonna get it back. We might get a rental car. We don't even know. You're tired too. Yes, Lori Jean, my mom said the same thing. I was talking to her earlier and she's like, I was telling her just like all the stuff happening this week and just how tired I am and stressed. And my mom's like, a lot of stuff is hitting me this week too. It must be the energy, you guys. It's just the energy in the air. So we're just gonna breathe. Everybody just take like a really deep breath and okay. Because seriously, I just need to stop and breathe. At night, my head's spinning. I just try to breathe and calm down. And maybe I don't know. I can't nap, you guys. Some people can nap. Like, I envy you. I can't. I'm not a daytime napper. So, Lori Jean, I hope you can get a nap in. But I don't think I will. Nikki said I'm on 15. Does that mean you got 15 hours of sleep? Because if you did, oh, you're on the I-5? She's driving. Nikki, you be safe. Don't be chatting and driving now. Because she drove back today. So I think that means the I-5. I think that's not a 15, that's the I-5. You're crazy, girl. Anyway, so, and Nikki sent me a picture last night. You guys, so where we stayed was the Motel 6. It's within walking distance of Disneyland. Yeah, she's on the I-5. Okay, you be careful. You put safety first, girl. And this motel is the most affordable place you can stay within walking distance of. Well, it's not the most affordable. It's the most affordable place you can stay within walking distance of the Disneyland Resort that doesn't require a deposit. So there is a hotel that is like $30 cheaper per night, but caveat, you have to put $150 cash deposit, and you only get that back after they inspect your room. So you need the cash up front to save the $30, if that makes sense. So this is the most affordable room within walking distance of the Disneyland Resort that does not require a deposit. And last night, they were doing fireworks at Disneyland, and Nikki could see the fireworks from the Motel 6, which I think is so cool, Nikki. I'm pretty sure if I understood that post correctly that you sent me, or that video, the night we were there, I think it was canceled due to wind, so we didn't see any fireworks the night that we stayed. But that is so cool. How fun is that? Or you can go into the Esplanade, of course, and enjoy the fireworks, as many people do. You guys, let's just breathe. Just like, so yes, we did go to Knott's Berry Farm. I have a few shares about that because you guys, Knott's Berry Farm, it's just meeting a lot of needs for me, especially not having a Disneyland pass and not knowing if and when we're gonna get it back. Nikki and I, we were at Downtown Disney and we're walking by the gates. And if we both had passes, I know like we would have run in just to do the Matterhorn like before the parks closed. Like you could do stuff like that when they had the annual passes. It was magical, right? To just be able to run in, do something really cool and run out. So we have passes to Knott's Berry Farm, and I finally went, my mom loves Knott's, yes. And you're gonna love this, Mom, all this stuff that we saw at Knott's Berry Farm. They're really embracing their history. They're really celebrating some of their like most loved rides that they no longer have, which is really interesting. Because of course, Berry Tales is back, those of you that are familiar. Okay, so Disney Adventure Vlogs is in the house, and he's saying you wouldn't ever stay at a Motel 6 because it's so cheap. There's no workout rooms. You stay at Marriott hotels. Those are the best hotels. So Disney Adventure Vlogs with the Marriott Hotel plug in the house. So yeah, I mean, of course you get what you pay for. It is cheap, I guess. I mean, look, it was still $120 for the night, so it's not cheap. But when you realize that Disneyland Hotel is $1,000 a night, yes, it is way more, it's 10 times more affordable, right? So you're saying that you like to have a workout room. So if you want certain amenities, the Motel 6 is not for you. Like some rooms don't have a fridge. You know, there's certain things that you might be used to that you're not gonna get, but you're also getting a very affordable room. So if you're a traveler, a Disney fan on a budget, check out Motel 6. If you need certain amenities, then yeah, you're gonna look somewhere else. So my mom's saying, makes me wanna go to Knott's. So we went back to Knott's. I got this pass for Knott's Berry Farm in May, and let's see, Monday was my first time back. It had been so long, and I didn't even stay for that long because I was really tired. My car was broken down. I had to drive it back to the desert, and now it's in the shop. So thankfully I made it back to the desert. Long story, this isn't about my car, but I had to get back. But I brought back some souvenirs, and so I rode Berry Tales for the first time. I'm very excited about this vlog because it's a 3D ride. You need 3D glasses. And I don't know if you guys remember all of the vlogs that people posted when Avengers Campus opened. So the Spider-Man, the Web Slingers ride, if you notice when you watch people video it, it has this like kind of weird blurry effect because you're not wearing the 3D glasses. Well, I was chatting with a YouTuber. I will put his information in the playback. I'm blanking on his channel name because he's amazing. He helps people with like video techniques and stuff. And I told him I want to film this 3D ride and be able to share it with my viewers without it being blurry. So you guys, I had my cell phone. We got on the ride. Nikki and I got on the ride, and we put the 3D glass, the right side of the glasses, I put it in front of my lens, and it looks amazing. It's like you're on the ride. So I can't wait for that vlog. I'm hoping to post it probably a week from Thursday, because I do have our road trip vlog will be this Thursday. It's part 2 of our Central Coast road trip. And then the following Thursday, hopefully I'll get that Knott's Berry Farm vlog to you guys, because it's just so cool that I got berry tails, and it's really like you're there because it's not blurry, because I used the 3D glasses. Like here, pretend this is my lens. I put the 3D glasses in front of it, and it worked. It worked like a 3D filter. I mean, I'm nerding out on it. I know you guys might not care, but it was so cool. I'm so excited about it. So, and I'm really getting excited about berry tails. The more I learn about it, I didn't know that much. I didn't know anything really about it, except that it was an old ride that shut down that they brought back. And now that I'm learning more and more about this ride, I love it. I can't wait to go on it again. I love all the history. I love, anyway, so we're gonna get into that. But PKO is saying, I envy you because you can go to Angel Stadium of Anaheim anytime you want. Yeah, PKO is a big Angels fan because there is a pro baseball player from Japan, representing from Japan. Please put his name in the comments, because I'm not, unfortunately, sports is not my thing, but I appreciate how awesome that is that you have someone representing your country on a pro baseball team on the Angels there in Anaheim, and that is so cool. And that is on the list. That is on the Super Cali vlog list. So hopefully I can get out there to a baseball game and vlog and share it with you guys. And I'm so envious of you because you're in Tokyo and I have never been. I would love that. So a lot of Japanese people want to go to Angels Stadium in Anaheim. I bet they do. And how cool that they could go to an Angels game and go see Disneyland Resort. So you kind of get a whole experience coming all that way. So that's pretty cool that they're right down the street from one another. Okay, so you guys, and they could go to Knott's Berry Farm if they're up for it, because it's pretty close. It's like a 10-minute drive from Anaheim to Buena Park. So, so what I did, we love rainbows and unicorns. Hi there, thanks for popping in. So from Berry Tales, I got my kids some souvenirs because I'm very excited to take them on it. And there's a gift shop at the bottom of the ride. It kind of spits out into this gift shop. It was amazing. It's in the vlog, a couple weeks from now. And if you make a purchase for $3, you can get the original Berry Tales book, you guys. So this was published in 1975. It's the original artwork and story. And it's so cool. I was reading it actually Raleigh read it last night. And it goes through the whole thing, and it really gives context for the ride, because I was going through this ride. You guys, there's coyotes. I thought they were foxes with a really funny looking snout. There's this neat area that's like this frog forest. I totally didn't even know about the frog forest. So there's all these things that I'm learning about this ride. And then I got the kids, the purchase that I made to get the book for $3 is I got both of them these Berry Tales lollipops. And I'm so excited because they are made by Squire Boone, which is in Indiana. They've been making rock candy since the 80s. And they're a completely gluten-free facility, which is exciting because my daughter has celiac. So she's like licking her lollipop because Declan's not feeling well, so he's going to have his later. But there was one that was pink and blue. I got it for her. She's like licking her lollipop, enjoying this lollipop, and I'm like looking at her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope there's no gluten. I hope there's no gluten. I have no idea where this candy is coming from. And then I look up the company, and they're completely gluten-free because they don't make any candy with gluten. And they're known for the rock candy, which is so cool and retro and from the 80s and theme park carnival type like stuff that they make. I just thought it was so cool. I thought it was so cool that Knott's is using an American company. Knott's is, they're so cool. Like the whole Cedar Fair company, it's so interesting. Like on every single bag it says made in the USA. I just really appreciate companies that focus on giving business to the US. I think it's really cool of them to make that effort. And anyways, so very excited about this ride. I'm excited to share it with you guys. I'm excited to go on it again, Nikki, now that I know more about it. And then in the gift shop for Knott's Berry Tales, the ride, you guys, Mom, they had the soapbox racers. They had one soapbox racer car. So this was a ride that I completely forgot about, that they used to have at Knott's Berry Farm. I was watching a video, an old video from the 80s of it, and it kind of came back to me. We went on that ride. So what I want to share with you guys is there's all these rides that Knott's Berry Farm doesn't have anymore that I'm now remembering like a weird old dream. And now I don't think Berry Tales merch were awesome. I love the frogs. Yes, the Berry Tales merch. Speaking of Berry Tales merch, you guys, they have these Squishmallows and of the coyote and the bear, and how you get it. It's a game for the kids. Oh, maybe they have the frog. Do they have the frog too? I don't know. That's super cute. I didn't see any frogs, but they definitely had the coyotes and the bears while supplies last. So the kids, they fill up these little game stamps. You do 12 games, and then you get a Squishmallow. So, of course, you pay to play the game. So I don't know. Oh, and Nikki said she bought two sweatshirts. Of course you did. Rad. And yeah, so we had so much fun. So I want to take the kids back because it's just while supplies last. So I'm hoping they still have it in the fall. I don't know, because we were talking to this cast member there. Her name was Julissa, which is funny because my husband's name's Jesse and my name's Alyssa. So we always call ourselves Julissa. So she was like one valve away from our name. It was weird. So I've never heard the name Julissa before, but Julissa was helping us in Camp Snoopy. She was telling us about this game, fun game for the kids and the Squishmallows. And she was saying the boysenberry Squishmallows, you guys. Do you remember the boysenberry Squishmallows? They were available in the spring during that last Taste of Boysenberry or Taste of Knott's, the last food event before the rides opened up again. And I wanted one so bad, and we just didn't do it that day. And they are gone. She is like, that was also while supplies last. And she's like, those went fast. Like, they were so cute. They're purple. They're a little boysenberry. We have the pineapple, and I love it so much. Anyway, so I wanted to share that with you guys and tell you that even though I've been so crazy with back to school, there are vlogs in the pipeline. So just know that if the content's slowing down a little bit or I'm not posting as often on the community page, it is coming your way. It's gonna be a blast. So the 3 vlogs you can expect from me, because I post every Thursday, like my main live premiere every Thursday. This Thursday will be at 1 o'clock. I don't know what time next Thursday it will happen, but my kids start school a week from Wednesday, and it is busting my butt, you guys. Like, it is. I sound so like a mom that I can't cuss, but this is advertiser friendly, so I'm not gonna start cursing, but I need a bleep machine right now because my head's gonna explode with all the stuff I'm doing for the kids right now. So that's just what it is. We'll get over the hump of back to school next week. It might be that I post my videos in the morning after drop off, or maybe in the evening once they're back. It'll just depend on the flow of the day and activities and everything. So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys remember the soapbox? Let's see. The official term for the soapbox was, where are they? I just scrolled right past it. Wacky soapbox racers. Mom, do you remember this ride? It was these huge, old-fashioned, you know, soapbox, like soapbox derby style cars, you know, from back in the day, and they were on a track, and you remember it being very bumpy. Yeah, like it's just like a weird, strange, far off memory. I don't remember a lot about it, but watching this video on YouTube, I'm like, whoa, that is crazy. And so they refurbished one. Maddie, you might have seen it in the gift shop. They refurbished one, rescued it from the desert, it said. So I don't know if it was just like out in a storage unit or in the dump. I don't know where they rescued it from, but they refurbished one and put it in the gift shop as just memorabilia. And they have all this wacky soapbox racer merchandise. They have beautiful merchandise. It'll be in the vlog, but they have beautiful merchandise for the parachute. Where is that one? I don't want to jack up all the names. For the parachute ride, I remember it. I didn't go on it because I was too little, but the parachute sky jump. So I don't know if you guys remember, it was these cages you stand in, and then there's a parachute on top. So you go all the way up and then they drop you down. The parachute opens and it looks super scary. I think it predates the drop zone thing that is there now. That's also too scary for me. Sorry, I'm a wimp. Nikki and I are like, sorry guys, we're not going on roller coasters. Like my Knott's Berry Farm vlogs are gonna be on like the history and just like the rides that I can handle. You remember the Skyfall one too. Wild to think they'd use that for a ride. Yeah, so I'm sure they took it out because it was probably dangerous. You know, because someone could just climb out of it. And Nikki's like, yup, I'm not doing that. I mean, those roller coasters they have now are just psychotic, quite frankly. Like I don't need to feel like I'm jumping off a building today. Thank you. And some of them, it's not even that I'm scared. It's that I will come off and be very sick. So I don't need to be nauseous while I'm at a theme park, you know, and eating junk food. So anyways, not for me. But the parachute sky jump, they had these beautiful shirts with like the ride. And so the merchandise that they brought, that they made to kind of just honor all of these rides that have been retired was really cool. So if you went to, you know, Knott's Berry Farm in the 70s and 80s, and you experienced these rides, you would have a ton of nostalgia if you went back and walked through this gift shop. I think it's really cool that they did this. In fact, Nikki, I didn't talk to you about this, but as we were walking in through security and into the park, there was this big family in front of us, and the mom, she looked to be about my age, and you know, like late 30s, maybe early 40s. I don't know how old I am. What? And she was like with her kids, and she said, yeah, I haven't been back to Knott's Berry Farm since I was a kid. And she was there with her parents. It was like this multi-generational, like they're out on a summer day enjoying Knott's Berry Farm. And I just think it's so cool that people are coming back after a lifetime of not going and kind of maybe reliving some of their childhood memories of being at Knott's Berry Farm. And then there's some of us that like need to go back all the time, and it's really fun to just like see what's new, what merchandise is new, what's going on, you know. So it was a cool day. I wasn't able to go for very long. There's another old ride here. I'm actually on an OC Register article, and they talk about the 10 best Knott's Berry Farm rides that are no longer. And do you guys remember the motorcycle chase? So I don't think I ever went on the motorcycle chase. I'm guessing I was too short. It came out in 1976, and I don't know, I think, I've never been on it because it was replaced in 1980 by the Wacky Soapbox Racers. So it predated the Soapbox Racers. So I never saw it, and I never went on it, but it kind of reminds me, you guys know the horse ride they have now? I'm blanking on the name of it, but it's like you're sitting on top of a horse, and it's actually, if you're gonna do a roller coaster, I recommend that one. It's amazing. I would go on that one. It's really cool because it's like you're riding like a motorcycle or a horse really fast, so it doesn't make you sick, it's just really thrilling. Anyways, so I think they took that motorcycle chase out. If you guys could see this picture from the 70s, all these people on these old-fashioned motorcycle bikes on a track, so the Pony Express. Yes, the Pony Express. Thank you so much, Maddie. And thanks for hanging out. She said she hasn't ridden it. So if you don't mind fast, so Nikki says she saw it yesterday after I left. So that's the one ride, ladies, that I would, and fellows, I don't know who's here, that's the one ride, the one thrilling ride I will do at Knott's Berry Farm, because there's no loops, there's no like jerks, it's very smooth. You're sitting on top of a horse, you're strapped in, so you feel very safe. And it's just this like fast, thrilling ride. I don't know how fast it goes. I don't know if it gets up to like, 50 miles per hour or 30 miles per hour. I don't know the speed, but it's just, you feel like you're going really fast. It's really fun and thrilling, but it doesn't make you sick, doesn't jerk you around or any of that stuff. So that's a good one. Pony Express is a solid ride. I really like that one. So yeah, this Knott's Berry Tales. So Nikki said they packed it tight. So are you saying like there were a lot of people at Knott's Berry Farm? I'm not sure. Or 8 people on top. Oh, are you saying in the Pony Express that there's like 8 people in the ride? I don't know. Anyway, so with Berry Tales, a lot of you may know this, Rolly Crump designed the original Berry Tales ride. And I was watching old footage of it. I have never been on it because I was too little. I wasn't there. Yeah, the Pony Express. So there's a lot of people like really close together. Yeah. So I never had been on Knott's Berry Tales, so I really didn't know anything about it going into it yesterday. I can't believe that was yesterday, Nikki. A lifetime ago yesterday. But I was watching video footage of the original ride designed by Rolly Crump, and I think Knott's Berry Farm missed some opportunities on this ride. The 2 places, I think, it was a great ride. It was really well done. It's an amazing hybrid of a dark ride and like a gamified kind of Midway Mania type ride where you're shooting these what are they called? I have the little thing here. It's like I have my jelly blasters is what the little they're like a jam jar, and they shoot little balls of jam at the coyotes because you're trying to fight the coyotes away from, because they're stealing all the pies, the berry tail pies. Where they missed some opportunities, and I think they could fix this without it being like a huge overhaul, is the first place I think they could have taken more elements, and I don't know if they destroyed everything, but if they actually had elements from the original physical dark ride and used them in, when you're waiting in line, there's like this big kind of like you're walking into the factory, the Berry Tales factory. And I would have loved to see actual objects from the original ride, or make replicas of some of the objects from the original physical ride that Rolly Crump designed. I think they could have just, I think they could have engineered that room, that part of the ride better and more fleshed out. And the other one is just really obvious. When you're sitting in the car, behind you, there's just nothing behind you. So they restyled the cars that from the ride that was there. It was like a shark, you kill these like sea monsters or shoot these sea monsters or whatever. So it was just like yellow. So we took a selfie, and then I look at the selfie and I'm like, oh my gosh, no one can tell we're in the Berry Tales ride. So I think they could have just put something behind you to style the ride, so when you're taking a selfie with your friends, like before or after the ride, it just, everyone's like, oh, it's Berry Tales, and people can like post it on Instagram, and it's like a fun reference point for people that are excited about the ride. So I think Rolly Crump designed this amazing ride. If you go on YouTube, you can watch it, the vintage Knott's Berry Tales. It's really cool. So I think you could style that car in a way that even plays more homage to the original ride and make it just that much more fleshed out for people taking selfies and kind of, wanting to experience that. So I think they really focused on the dark ride and they did a really good job on it, and then they neglected to kind of restyle the cars in the theme of the ride, I don't know. That was just my one thing about it. I will put a link to that dark ride, the Knott's Berry Tales dark ride footage, the original vintage ride in the playback. Hopefully, you guys, I am underwater. Nikki, I saw that you commented. I didn't ignore you. I just have ADD, so if I start reading comments, I'll forget what I was talking about. So Nikki was saying that it's kind of a cute story about Raleigh. It's a book. Yeah, so I have the book. I don't know if you were here, Nikki. I was sharing the book. I got it for the kids. I'm so glad I did. And, Raleigh was reading it last night. I sent Nikki a picture. I'll post it on the community tab if I remember, so you guys can see. It just warms my heart to see my kids reading finally and enjoying reading. So it was so fun to bring this home. And then my kids will, unlike me, who came in not knowing the story, they'll know the story and recognize all the characters when they go back to Knott's Berry Farm and ride the ride. So this book is so cool. And then you could take it home and you can remember the ride and cuddle up with your little coyote. I almost called it a fox because I really thought they were foxes. Your little coyote squishmallow, and read the book with your kids. Anyways, so Maddie says that during lockdown they touched up Berry Tales a bit, but I agree it could have a bit more and been added for a more fuller experience. But she's just so glad Knott's has a semi-dark ride finally. Yes, right? So they do have the Mine Company ride, right? The Calico Mine Company. That is really their signature dark ride. It's been there for a long, long time. I don't know the exact date, but we always rode that ride as a kid. It's a little rough around the edges, but it's cool because there's a lot of historical accuracies. It's actually just a recreation of an actual mine. Everyone's sweating and grunting. They look like just, that they've been through stuff. And it represents all the different types of people from different backgrounds, like cultural, ethnic backgrounds that would be in the mines from, someone here from Japan. Because, remember, it wasn't just Western Europe that settled in California back in those days. California was, first, obviously we have indigenous Native Americans, we have, then it became a part of Mexico, so we have a huge Mexican heritage here. And the Spaniards came and conquered this land for, a significant amount of time with the missionaries. And then a lot of people came from Japan and settled in Northern California and Southern California. And so you just, and you have African Americans that are escaping slavery and coming into California. So you just have everything, everybody. So you wouldn't just see your typical, what you would picture as a cowboy in the mines. You have people from all over the world chasing for gold. So, so my mom remembers the Calico Mine ride, but it's a little rough around the edges. The animatronics are the train needed to be greased. It was the brakes were screeching, and the the animatronics are a little it's a cool ride, but it's cool. You see the stalactites and stalagmites. Anyway, it's a really cool. I like the Calico Mine ride. And there's a book about Raleigh Crump. Okay, got it. I will check that out. And my mom's saying that's what she enjoys about Knott's. I think she's saying the history, because they do incorporate so much California and just American, the early American West history. So it's really cool, and it's fun to share with your kids. And so it's not this book, it's the Raleigh Crump book. Got it. Okay, I will check that out, because if you guys don't know, I know Nikki knows, Raleigh Crump worked on, well, now I'm blanking on the first ride, but the Haunted Mansion, It's a Small World. Why am I blanking on the first ride? Wasn't Jungle Cruise, was it? No, anyways, so I'm blanking. But he did Knott's Berry Tales, so that's kind of a big deal. So I do think they could have taken more of his design and infused it into this ride. They did an amazing job on the ride itself. Just again, like the walking through the line, and also the car itself could have, like, for example, it was yellow behind us. It should have been red. The original cars were red, and maybe the outside was red. I have to go and look at the playback. But I think they were looking at it from the outside instead of thinking, well, what are people doing in the car? They're taking selfies, right? We all like get done with a ride and take a selfie. So then they could have like Knott's berry tails right behind there, or like the coyote, with a pie or something, tricky whatever coyote. So a tiki room. I knew it was like I need sleep, you guys. Raleigh Crump did the tiki room. So, of course, that's like my brain. The other day, I couldn't come up with the word corporation. Like, that's like not being able to come up with the word peanut butter for an American. So, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to try. I didn't get that much sleep. Again, I woke up at 5 a.m., Nikki. She knows I haven't been sleeping because I'm having insomnia. I woke up at 5 and couldn't get back to sleep. So, I'm here. Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for chatting about, there's one more. I have one more big share and then we'll wrap this up. But thanks again for coming, really, you guys. And all of you definitely gave this a thumbs up. So thank you for doing that. If you're watching the playback, hit the thumbs up button. It really, really helps. Every time you hit the thumbs up, YouTube will show this video to 10 more people. So that's really so helpful. Thank you. And if you haven't, definitely subscribe, because there will be vlogs of all of this theme park stuff. It is in the pipelines. And one of the vlogs is the Disneyland Hotel. And we did get into Trader Sam's. You guys, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, so Raleigh Crump, I'm assuming, had a huge tiki collection. Yes, of course he did. And right on cue, so we did get into Trader Sam's, and I did get this mug, so I want to share it with you guys. So how it works, excuse me, when you order a drink, there's certain drinks you can also pay an additional $30 and buy a tiki mug, and you can mix and match. So you can get the drink that's supposed to go with one tiki mug, but get a different tiki mug. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can pick your tiki mug, and I picked this one, and I forget which drink it comes with, but I got it with a different drink. Anyway, so it's really cool. It was like blue and ceramic, just like kind of, just the color of the ceramic, and then the blue glaze. And then on the bottom, it says Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. And I'm pretty excited about it. And Nikki, I'm really regretting, I wish I would have gotten the Trader Sam's. Like, there's a mug that's a Trader Sam's barrel, and it says Trader Sam's on it, and I really want that one too. So we'll just have to go back. But anyways, so yeah, he collects tiki stuff, I bet. And so anyways, that vlog is coming. That vlog might be a minute, because this week on Thursday, the live premiere will be the live premiere of the part 2 of our Central Coast road trip. So I went with my family to Santa Barbara and then into the Santa Ynez Valley. So this week will be part 2. I'm working on it right now. And then the following week, I will try to get out the Knott's Berry Farm vlog. There's also the Disneyland Hotel and Trader Sam's Tiki Bar vlog. And we went to World of Disney. There's just like a little short, I just like quickly went live just for the heck of it. So if you want to see the madness that is the World of Disney at the end of a night, I mean, you guys, Disneyland, so it's at capacity practically, or if not, and it's the height of summer theme park season, and because the shops are open that extra hour, everyone hits World of Disney. And it was just like, when we were in there Sunday night, like we went into the pin section, and they're just like empty racks, and I'm sure they're just hard, like, okay, so Nikki's saying Raleigh Crump is still alive, so we need to best friend him. And it could totally happen too, because when I set an intention for something to happen, it just kind of, it's a universe thing, because I was I don't know if you guys know, I have a background of stand-up. I did stand-up comedy from like 2014 until the pandemic, and now I'm just taking a break and focusing on YouTube. But I kind of went through this like Judy Tenuta obsession, and on my other channel, Bad Mom Jokes, where I did focus on my comedy more and interviewing comedians, I told one of my comedian friends, I'm like, I am going to manifest Judy Tenuta. I'm going to, I don't know how. And then honestly, you guys, it was actually here in Palm Springs at the comedy festival here in Palm Springs, and I got to interview Judy Tenuta, like a live interview on YouTube. So, and I was just like pinching myself. Like there was no logical reason why I got to do that, except I said, I'm going to manifest Judy Tenuta, and it happened. And I was wildly unprepared. I literally had like an hour to like set up the camera and make sure there was some light on her face, and I had no idea what I was doing, and it shows in the interview, but it was so much fun, and it was like a pinch me moment. So Nikki, somehow we're going to manifest making Raleigh Crump our bestie. I don't know how, but we will. Oh, and here's the little swivel stick, Swizzer, I don't forget what they're called, but so it says the Disneyland Hotel on it, and it's kind of weird and creepy, to be honest with you, from my opinion, but it says Trader Sam's here, and there's like a little tiki dude on this end, and then there's like these two tiki dudes. I don't know what's going on with them, but there they are, a little tiki dude totem pole with a little tiki mask, and then I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if this would have been, I don't know when they designed this, but anyways, so there it is. You get one of these. I don't know why. Nikki said they didn't give her one, but you get it, I think when you get the Dole, we got the Dole Whip with the rum float, and it was so good. He lives in Palm Springs. Jesse, Raleigh Crump is still alive, and he lives in Palm Springs. Yeah, he's gonna be my bestie by the end of the week. I don't know how. Don't tell him I'm coming. He'll be like, oh, who is this YouTuber lady? Oh my gosh, Nikki, this is gonna happen. Yes, I'm gonna go get some sleep, you guys, because clearly I need it, because brain's not working. I'm actually, full disclosure, I have hypothyroidism, so and it really affects my ability to think clearly and kind of pull the information that I need in my head, and it can also make my anxiety levels really spike. So full disclosure, my lack of sleep, and also when I was traveling, when I was at with Nikki, I take my pill every morning, and then I drink a glass of water, and then 2 hours later I eat my breakfast to make sure I get the proper amount of my medicine to balance my hormones and everything. And I was taking my medicine in the morning at the hotel, and I drank my water that I got at 7-Eleven, and I neglected to notice that the water was fortified with calcium chloride, and calcium chloride actually absorbs my medicine. So I'm on day 2 of not having the proper amount of my thyroid medicine. So right now I'm kind of like, it's like I'm walking through thick water, and I'm getting there slowly but surely with all this information, but I'm under some circumstances right now. So thank you for your patience with me and my craziness. I'll be fine because I took my medicine this morning, and in a couple days I'm sure my body will straighten it out, and I'll have the proper everything I need to function, and hopefully I'll start getting sleep again, because sleep can make you feel drugged. I feel a little high and out of it, and it can make you feel even more anxiety. So stuff happens. I do this video every week despite what's happening, so anyways, so you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thanks for the support. It was so much fun just chatting with you guys about like Knott's Berry Farm and the Disneyland Hotel, and telling you what's up, because I have to, it's just like, I haven't even been on Instagram in a week. Like I'm just kind of falling behind as I prepare my kids for school, because that's important. Like their back to school definitely takes precedence over like keeping up with my social media stuff. So just know I'm here. Nikki's like, please. Girl, I'm a perfectionist. Anyways, so I'm here. Content is coming. Oh, and follow Nikki. She's at Disneyland Mom 1955, right? On Instagram. If you go to at Super Calilistic, my Instagram, she's like, go to sleep. Oh, please go to sleep. Trust me, I am working on that. If you find my Instagram, I'm pretty sure that's her Instagram. Follow her on Instagram because she is really good about posting theme park content. Anytime she's already posted our Disneyland Hotel, Trader Sam's. She got some gorgeous photos. We were there like right at sunset, right during magic hour. It was so gorgeous. She got some really pretty photographs. So go follow her on Instagram, check it out. Know there's some really cool vlogs in the pipeline. She's also posted some she got some great shots at Knott's Berry Farm. So go check it out, support her Instagram. And yeah, you guys, thanks for being here. I promise, Nikki, I promise I will get sleep. Thanks, Mom. I joke that because we're moms, so then we mom each other, and I need a mom. Like, everyone needs, I have a mom, but everyone needs like several moms in their life to like remind them to drink water, to remind them to sleep, to remind them to change their underwear. Everyone needs a mom. Anyways, like several moms. So I'm lucky. I have my mom, I have Nikki looking out for me, and yeah, I hope you guys have someone looking out for you too. I'll see you on Thursday at 1 o'clock. The live premiere of part 2 of our road trip vlog. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in Super Cali Land. Bye.